guys, so beach day the first, or at least the first half, was spent at the beach. So I am currently in Ocean City, Maryland, and I'm going to show you guys what we do on our family vacations. And so Sunday, we started real late. I actually went to the grocery shopping because I was the only one awake. And then we went to the beach, and we just kind of sat there. Now, we go in September, so there's not a whole lot of people, but the problem is the weekend and the Monday of the beginning of our vacation is always packed because it's Labor Day here in the U.S. and everyone's got a holiday. So it'll start getting really cleared up in about 2 days, and it'll be super nice. So I'll show you guys what all we do and all kinds of fun and what a geek can do on vacation. Alrighty guys, so funny story time on the beach. Now, I've been a bad YouTuber and forgot my tripod, so I'm sorry guys, these are going to be super wonky and I will try to edit out as much as possible. As some of you guys know from a few videos ago, I wear fake nails. They're gorgeous and kind of sort of tan this time. Now, it's not a horrible thing, but they do pop off, which I mentioned in the video, and I like them because they do pop off instead of cracking or breaking or causing major pain. The problem was, if you're on the beach and you have a small child, okay, she's not real small, but she's small enough that she likes to dig in sand, and Daddy is here with his brother, he's going to want to play with his brother where big boys play out in the ocean where they can't take the 8-year-old. So, Mama was on beach duty, and I was trying to help her dig a hole, which I think she was trying to make a swimming pool for her cousin, who's about 6 months old. There was no way my sister-in-law was going to let her daughter in there, but you know, it's the thought that counts with 8-year-olds. And I finished, helped, we got Daddy back, and I went to go sit on my beach chair, and I'm sitting there for a little bit, and all of a sudden I look down and realize the ring finger on my right hand doesn't have a nail anymore. And I'm like, well, crap. This means I'm going to have to go to CVS, get a whole new set because I didn't bring a second set with me, just glue to fix them. Well, that's money I'm going to have to spend. Crap. And so I just was like, whatever, we'll move on. And then I'm sitting there reading my book because my goal every year during our family beach holiday is to make it all the way through all 5 books of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy omnibus that I have. I've so far made it about halfway through the restaurant at the other side of the galaxy. But I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I look down and I'm like, ooh, that's a pretty shell. It's sort of, you know, a tan sparkly color. And I go, wait a minute. And I pick it up and realize my nail popped off and was sitting right next to me in the sand the whole time and didn't manage to get buried by everyone walking around. So that was super cool. But, lesson learned, I had to sit there and then figure out what I'm going to do with this. Because I didn't bring the glue to the beach, because apparently I'm just super forgetful. I didn't have any pockets, because all I wore was my bathing suit to the beach. And none of our bags have any, like, tiny pockets for me to put this in so that I don't lose this nail again for real this time. And so I managed to get it under the rubber lip of my mason jar that I drink out of. It's got a lid with, like, a little lip thing that the straw goes in. And it managed to sit there in the cooler the entire time and did make it all the way home to, again, be reacquainted with my finger. So that is funny geek story time on the beach. I'm not sure what lesson to learn from here other than you must always take your glue with you if you're going to wear fake nails. As you guys can see, I have kind of unbeached myself and I'm back to my normalness, which is kind of nice. It was kind of super hot, and so I could not wear my wigs on the beach because it's just too hot, especially if you're not actually going to go in the water, and I don't know how these would fare in the water. I will be back with more geeky fun. Alright guys, so Uno is a family tradition here, and very, very competitive. And the luck of the Irish is winning, and I'm kind of giggling right now, because I'm beating my husband currently by 401 points. He's kind of mad at me. But I'm winning, so I'm not entirely sure how mad I should be, or scared I should be. Survival of the fittest, right? My daughter's second. And my brother only managed to get into third when he started touching his Irish wife. And by touching, I mean like holding her hand. So, like I said, look at the Irish, even though I'm all blue. It's working. And we're going to keep with it. And we're going to see if I win this mini game. We're currently taking a break to watch fireworks. Alrighty guys, so day 2 was beach, and a whole bunch of people got burnt. We actually went a little bit earlier, so the sun was really hot. And it was hard getting, like, my mini off the beach, which is normal. But it did mean that everyone was super sunburned, though everyone had a good time. Day 3. Oh wait, still on day 2. So day 2, review time for a restaurant. We tried the Belly Busters here in Ocean City, Maryland, and it is 5 out of 5s would go again. The food was really epic. It was decently priced. Like, I had a fajita chicken wrap, which was amazing, and it was only about $7. So if you're looking for decently priced food on the shore, Belly Busters every time. It was a little bit of a hike from where we were. We actually had to drive. But other than that, the food was pretty good, and there was definitely more than enough to go around. My mini swore she could do a double cheeseburger, and we saw when it came, and we're like, there's no way. It was, like, it looked like it was a full half pound to 3/4 of a pound of meat by the time she got to it. And no, she didn't finish it. So, again, Belly Busters here on the boardwalk, or just off the boardwalk, is so worth the money, especially if you're not looking to spend horrible amounts of money. My sister-in-law did get the crab legs. She got a full pound of crab legs for, I think, just under $20. The one thing that we're kind of confused about is the half pound was $8, but a whole pound is $20. So or something to that effect, where it's not cheaper to get a full pound. You might as well get 2 half pounds, which I'm not sure they would actually fling it that way, but it was just kind of weird that the more you get, the more you're also, like, the more you're paying. It's not like just double. It was double and then some, which was kind of weird. So, seafood is seafood. Even here on the beach, seafood is expensive, but when you gotta get it, you gotta get it. So, that is my review for that day. Day 3, what does a geek do when everybody in the house is sunburned and so dead with life? Well, it was pancakes this morning, so we were all kind of dead. And then we went mini golfing, which there is an entire section for mini golfing here. Alrighty guys, so family tradition number 2 is mini golf, and this is one of our favorites. It's called Shall We Golf. Everything's about shells, and they actually have instructional information about each different shell at every hole. So it's kind of half education, half mini golf. And again, we super competitive, but luckily at this one I lose big time. To go all the way up the shore into Delaware to Rehoboth Beach. So we decided we'd check out the Rehoboth Boardwalk. And y'all, I don't know what's going on. Is it the same as like going around malls? Because I remember walking around malls and seeing lots of stuff, and the same with boardwalks. You go to, like, I remember the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk being, you know, kind of lit, where there was lots of stuff and there was lots of stuff to see and do. There weren't a whole lot of shops. There were a whole bunch of arcades, and there were some food places. And even with a lot of arcades, I'm talking there were 3 in the boardwalk. So I'm just kind of wondering, is this one of those things where people aren't buying stuff on the boardwalk as much, so they're just buying stuff online? Because I'll be honest, I didn't really have the urge to buy anything, but at the same time, there just wasn't much to see. The other debate my mother-in-law and I were having was maybe it's we kind of got spoiled by the Ocean City Boardwalk, which is, half an hour the other direction. And so that boardwalk is just superior, so now that Rehoboth Beach doesn't seem that big anymore. So I guess we'll find out, because we're going to do that another day. So Geek on the beach, when everyone's sunburnt and no one wants to be on the beach, well, except for my Minnie. Minnie wants to be on the beach. Mini golfing, there's always mini golfing. In fact, there's literally mini golfing, Candy Kitchen, and Sensation every mile. I have checked. So there's always those. But mini golfing is always a family favorite. We get super, super competitive. Dad trounced us all by about 10 to 15 strokes, I believe. So we're talking like most of us hit 50 and Dad somewhere in the 30, 40 range. So always really competitive. And shall we golf is just a favorite. Because as you guys saw from the clips, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous course. It is well maintained. And it's kind of educational, too, because they have those signs up where they talks about different shells or different parts of culture, and it's just really cool, and they play old beach music. So, I mean, I would still live in beach dresses with shells if it was nice like this all year round. But sadly, it gets a little too hot for me in the middle of summer. My husband's trying to figure out why I can't just wear beach dresses all year. Maybe I'll try it for a little while. Lunch was Chick-fil-A because you got a Chick-fil-A. And then finally, just the boardwalk. We walked up and down the boardwalk. My Minnie was so done with walking. She just wants to be on the beach playing in the sand. So hopefully that'll come again soon. All right, guys, I will keep you updated with all the fun. So the one thing I will say for the boardwalk, because I forgot this in the earlier section, the boardwalk, much Pokemon Man. I kind of forgot I was playing Pokemon Go until my brother reminded me that this would probably be the place, and I got a lot of Pokemoning done, so there is that. So I will give the boardwalk this. They have a whole bunch of Pokestops and a whole bunch of gyms. Sadly, I didn't get to play as many gyms as I wanted, but I did hit a number of Pokestops. So for those of you that are friends of mine on Pokemon Go, there will be finally gifts back, and I'm sorry about that. Penalty of living in the middle of nowhere. Is making life a little bit complicated here at the beach. As you guys can see, it is not a sunny day, and wind is pretty heavy, and I'm still 2 blocks from the beach. So, I'm going to try and improve today by getting a local classic called the Fractured Prune Donut. Now, I've seen these every time we've been here, and so I'm kind of excited. They're called Gourmet Doughnuts. I don't know, but they do make them while you wait. So I'm kind of intrigued, and hopefully I'll get some video for you. I don't want to irritate people, so we'll see how much video I actually get. But I'm kind of excited because they make your donut, and then there's toppings that you get to pick. So I have at least 3 people that want Boston cream donuts, and I don't know if they make them. So we'll see what happens. In other news, we might be going home because of the storm, because it's supposed to be a tropical storm today. And our hearts and prayers go out to everybody who's already been hit. Okay, guys, so I was going to show you one of my favorite places, which is the Shipwreck Museum in Fenwick Island, Delaware, because I can literally walk to Delaware. It's like half a mile away. However, the lady saw me and promptly informed me that while photographs may be taken, they may not be posted to especially Facebook and Instagram, and filming was strictly prohibited. So I can't show you guys anything. Suffice it to say, if you are ever in Fenwick Island, Delaware, or Ocean City, New Jersey, you need to check it out. It's in I think it's called the Seashell Shop. It's on top of the Seashell Shop, and it is totally worth it. It is completely free and very educational if you have minors, because we totally used it as a field trip for my mini last year. So it's very worth seeing. They have some really cool old stuff. They show you how they dived for sunken treasure and all the stuff they found here in Delaware/Maryland. So it's all local stuff. They haven't shipped very much, if anything, in. And like I said, it's completely free. Now, there is a ginormous gift shop down below, so if you want to help, they welcome donations to the museum, and they also have lots of fun stuff down below, which is where I usually get the souvenirs for my dog walker. So that is what did today. Everybody else was on the beach, but it was kind of windy and cold today, and so I wasn't really feeling it. I am now kind of toasty, actually, from walking about a mile. So I may go out and put my feet in the water just to cool off.